Ryan here from Lukecombs Academy. Why do people work 9 to 5? The main reason is security. A lot of people are fearful of leaving their security behind and leaving that job and taking that leap of faith. Even though they know it's the right thing, they're just not confident enough in their own ability. This is also a reason why a lot of people get JV partners because they feel like sharing the risk isn't going to be as bad as taking it all on themselves. For me, fortunately, I've never really suffered from that. I do have a bit of confidence about me and I have always kind of believed in my own ability. I think that has come through the ability to soak up knowledge and have the confidence that I can implement that knowledge and find the right people, speak to the right people, build the relationships and take action. I'm not afraid of taking action, and I'm not afraid of probably taking a bit too much risk on at times, which can be a bad thing, by the way. It's not always a good thing to be a risk taker. I think there's a fine balance between sort of being totally risk averse and an absolute risk taker. But all in all, being fearful is it's gonna suffocate you. It's gonna keep you in that 9 to 5, and it's not gonna let you sort of work towards your dreams, whereas you're always working towards someone else's dreams until you're 65, and by then your life's passed you by. One thing property can do is it can give you that freedom, it can give you that time freedom, it can give you the monetary freedom, but you do need to ultimately take that step. I get nervous now, even when we're buying a deal. We've bought many deals, we've done, many deals, whether it be on controlling strategies, whether it be actual purchases, whether it be, big projects that we're taking on to refurb, and you're always questioning, have I got the numbers right? Am I going to get the money tied up? Is this going to go wrong? But all you can do is do as much due diligence as you possibly can to sort of reduce that risk down. At the end of the day, property investing, it is investing, and then investing is a risk. All investing is a risk of some form. It's just you try and reduce the sort of, risk of it going wrong, basically. So I still get nervous when we do deals. When we're going for valuations, crossing the fingers, hoping you've got that uplifted value. If you haven't, you have to go into, solving that problem. What can you do to get that money back out of the deal? Do you sell it on, or do you, just try a different lender and see if you can get a different valuation? But if you do the right research, you get the knowledge and you get the foundations, and then you start to get the experience, then your confidence lifts. The fear definitely drops a lot. I remember my first buy-to-let property that I took on. I remember locking it up the first night and then being worried about someone breaking into it and stealing all the nice stuff that I just put in it, and we just put a brand new boiler system in, and worried that someone was going to break into it. I think I lost sleep that night but I look back on that now and just think that's absolute madness. We have properties empty every now and then across the portfolio in various different locations, sometimes nowhere near us. It doesn't bother me now, but I've got comfortable with that. But initially, I had to fight through those fears and those nerves and the anxiety. And I think when you can take yourself to that next level and you can push them out of the way and just keep yourself focused, know that you've done the right due diligence, know that you've got the right numbers on your deals, then it gives you that confidence to be able to leave that 9 to 5, hand that resignation notice in, go out at it alone and know that it's going to work for you, know that it's going to be financially better for you, and ultimately know that it's going to give you that freedom choice that most people crave for, and that's why they get into the property game. So hope that helps. Take care.